Hello and greetings, my fellow Darkins. And welcome to this short video. I'm going to be showing you the Forlorn Muskeg Map. We're going to hit all the sites. Apologies. We are in Pilgrim mode just to make this a little faster. We'll be getting into the Let's Play of the Interloper. We'll be going into Forlorn Muskeg very shortly. But as you can see here, we're actually in the entrance. If you're asking where the entrance is to Forlorn Muskeg, it's actually pretty easy. We just go to the camping office. Go hang a left on the train tracks. Tell where the tunnel collapse. That is now open. It'll lead you right into this. This is pretty much probably going to be the transition map leading into episode 1 of the story mode. We're going to follow the train tracks up here. Up ahead you can already see our first stop. Should be the Poacher's camp. And you can actually get through the majority of this map pretty safely if you just follow the train tracks. We'll pretty much give you a straight line all the way through. There are a couple sites to see on the sides. There's a lot of caves. There's actually a cave with a loading area, because it's actually quite a big cave. And one thing interesting about that cave, when we get to it, there's a little like a ledge, like you can't quite get to. Like there's no other way up there. But I don't know, maybe that'll lead for something for story mode? I'm not really sure. But it's kind of interesting. Okay, so let's head up. You do got to be careful on the ice out here. It's actually, I know some people complain about that, like the ice is just too much. It's actually pretty easy if you just stick on the snow parts, or you can actually go all the way around on this map pretty much. You can go all the way around. How much big? I'm trying to see if we can see the, actually I think you can. You can actually see the Shortwave tower. If you look just a little bit to the left of this tree right here, you can actually see that off in the distance. We'll be hitting that as well. Okay, this should be the Poacher's camp just up ahead though. Yeah, we'll sprint a little bit. Negative 19, but yeah, Pilgrim we got quite a bit more leeway. Anyway, I don't think Whiteberry has her map out yet, but it's pretty much just like a circular map. Pretty much, yeah, mountains circling on all sides. We've got the big old marshy region in the middle. And then the farmstead's on the other side here. The old Spence farmstead. Which we'll find the only bed in the map. Definitely for interloper players. Starting on here, it's not impossible. But very, very rough. Just because you're not going to be able to get a lot of firewood in the beginning. And you're going to have to keep that maintained. Yeah, because there's the bed in the old Spence farmstead. But I'm going to grab some of this just in case we need a little bit of survival on our way. I'm not really too worried about that, because of course you get like an insane amount of supplies here.
That'll come in handy.
You know, Mark, I think that will. Now we look like a proper hobo. Ooh, God, I haven't seen a... I never get to see bullets anymore because we only play Interloper. Oh, actually we'll need that for the cave when we get in there. Oh, thank you. Wow. I can see why the appeal of Pilgrim sometimes is like, man, that's more loot than I see in an entire Interloper run, am I right? Oh, okay. It's nice to see how the other half lives every once in a while. Looks like we probably got either corpse or a deer corpse over there, but I'm not going to try to get into too much of the survival-y bit. Next, I think we will... Let's head over the Shortwave tower first. Gonna hit the sites along the way. As you can see, yeah, we probably got enough. Let's see if we got enough room. No. If it starts getting up that much, you gotta. So what you gotta do is hit the snow here. Sometimes you can make it across like that, but I would rather just not. Oh, we do have a deer. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, that is actually Muskie. Yeah, we named him Muskie. Ah, poor Muskie. The one thing to note, even in Pilgrim mode, if you do shoot him in the face, he comes after you. I was having a bit of fun. I'm like, man, I thought you were pretty much invincible in Pilgrim, but Apparently that can happen. Yeah, that's a bit of a... So yeah, you can't go all the way around. We'll take a bit more time though if you just want to avoid the ice. But just following the tracks is entirely possible just to, you know, avoid the majority of it. Here it's a little bit... It's just a little bit puzzly is what it is. Ow. Yeah, and in addition to the update, he does make that noise like a lot more now. Because you know me, I like to Skyrim down, I like to shimmy down the map and stuff. He makes the noise quite a bit. A little bit annoying. Apologies, I think this just showed me with the recording. I get a little spot every once in a while with this latest update. So I'm not really sure if AMD needs to come up with a new driver or what the deal is. I kind of had this for a while early on, but that was when I had another computer, so I don't know what the deal is. Only doing it in this game with the update. And also, be interested to note, they did have an update, a sizable update last night. Like, I don't know if it was just a Phantom double update. No patch notes or anything. Most of Hinterland is actually on vacation right now until the new year. Can't get any word on this. But I'm thinking it might be the introduction. They might have a holiday event. Because it was actually pretty sizable. I mean, if they just wanted to do screen change, you know, kind of like they did the Aurora last year, a little bit of the lights, that was pretty small. So they might try to do like they did the 4 days of nights, which sadly they kind of figured out. You got to keep events optional because not everybody was happy about that. I just didn't play our interloper run while that was going on. Because I felt it was just a little bit too looty. We'll go up on this side. I do want to show off everything on the map if you haven't had a chance to check this out. And actually, I know I've had a lot of friends that haven't played this in quite a while. Definitely want to give it a go again. There's quite a bit in addition. Some people haven't played for a couple updates. And like, man, oh man, has it changed a little bit. Okay. I'm almost worried because it sounds like a wolf, but we're okay. Oh, I was like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? It's okay, buddy. I'll go up and check out the Shortwave tower. There are a couple boxes up here, and I think it does spawn some loot even in interloper mode sometimes. So maybe if you got a fire going, you keep it warm enough, might want to give these a check out. I'll just take this container. Just can't help it. Coffee. Oh, thank you. And we'll get a good look while we're out here. I just want to snap a screenshot. Maybe we'll do a back overhead screenshot. I do love my screenshots in this. You can actually see where the other end, which I think might lead to, that's kind of going to be my guess with story mode, because they've got another collapsed tunnel, which will probably get opened up. Probably in the first episode map. And this area might be a little bit of a tutorial. Just kind of guesses at the moment. We'll head up. I do believe the cave is a little bit to the right or the left of this. I'm trying to remember. I think it is to the left. We'll go up and check out the waterfall.
Savior of the earth.
And apologies once again, I forget to turn that Twitch alerts off. I do appreciate the follows, but I always forget to turn it off, and I'm like, I'm not even on right now. Why do you, that's alright. I appreciate it. Oh, that's actually just a little bit right of the waterfall. And we'll go explore this cave. It actually has another separate way out. And we'll go check this out. Yeah, the only interior cave. If you got some decent clothes, this is where I would actually recommend. If you're an interloper, you've got a bedroll, or even better, the crafted bearskin bedroll. Come out here. Base of operations. Probably the best bet. Just because it's kind of like mountaineering hut out at the old Spence farmstead. I'm not even going to get into what that might mean. Farmstead. But it'd be a lot easier and safer just come out here. Gonna take a little wear and tear on your bedroll, but survivability wise, just a lot smarter. So I've been ahead and checked out this cave. And there actually does seem to be in every spawn, there is a rope. Because there's also a, not too far from here, there is a place we can drop down. Just so you can get up here a little easier, I guess. It really doesn't save you any time using that rope. I found myself. Give this a good looky look. And because I do want to show you that area that I found. Another guy with the lantern. Growing on trees here. I will take that wolf scarf though. God, it's so interesting to see how the other half lives and check out the loot. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, this is clearly a surveying video. We just want to check out all the things there are to see. So yeah, this right here is what's been driving me nuts. Could you? Technically? Because I don't think they have all this quite in yet, what I think it is. Because I think this definitely goes somewhere. I think it definitely goes somewhere, but I can't. Trust me, I checked every nook and cranny in this cave. I spent hours upon hours in this cave. And if you found a way, let me know, but as far as I can tell, unless we have some dev cheaty commands, it looks like it goes back too. But there's, it could even be for story mode. Maybe they'll just connect this part to that part, but and you can't fall either. I've tried. It's very vexing. I know they did this on purpose, but what there could be. I almost want to turn that off, but let's get a better bit of a look. Well, it doesn't kind of almost look offhand. I even want to pause the video. But I think there's something around that edge, though. I do think there is something around that edge. Just kind of my guess. And we are warming up a bit. In case maybe we'll get that light. No, not that one. Make sure we'll keep showing this off. Yeah, that is the one place I have not yet found the way into. Yeah, I've excavated all this. And there's a couple other areas to walk around, but it's not too much. You know, just dead end, stuff like that. It's just come out on another part of the region. I said not a ton of locations in this. And we'll go check out the high blind and the low blind. And the old Spence Farmstead. And that's about it. You can actually find some good old birch bark out here too. Just for cheap, easy tinder plugs. Go for a bit of this. I do like the trees out. I do love the trees out here. They are quite nice to see. Got some saplings over there. A little bit of another cave. Yeah, like there's a... the bear does have a small little cave, and you see by the bones out there. Snare. Really? Jesus, okay. I can't even imagine how the survival time must be in Pilgrim. It's got to be like 8 years. More than 8 years. It's quite insane. Okay, so let's keep on going on. And we did also note, I think there are a couple different wind sounds, especially in this, because the wind is supposed to be constant in this area. Because of constant wind chill and the cold. Well, we've been spending a lot of time out here in Interloper. I do enjoy this, the tougher maps quite a bit. We spent quite a few bit of time just in Timberwolf Mountain as well. Yeah, that's a new wind sound. Like that, we don't need that. It's cold is gonna be cold. And if you didn't know, now these scrub brushes actually do give you about 7 sticks. I think it's 20 minutes. That's actually quite a good yield. If you had a tool, I think it could even do it even faster. We don't have any. We do have a hacksaw on us, but I guess that doesn't count for cutting down a scrub brush. I think that would be okay. I mean, in theory, if you can get a sapling down, scrub brush should be the exact same thing. That's okay. We can get a kind of an overlook over here. Yeah, but that is the only interior cave we were just at. Just to the right of that waterfall. Pretty easy to find. I'll probably just shimmy down. Now let's go off to the right here a little bit. I do want to show off the high blind, low blind. And we'll check out the old spent farmstead. Check out that tunnel collapse as well. Come on, get up. Yeah, somewhere along around this ridgeline there is that rope deployment spot. But it's necessary. I guess if you would like it, it's you can go around. It's not a big deal. It's a little bit of a time saver. It's just gonna be a trade-off for your stamina there. Get running a little bit. One thing I noticed will change. One thing I've also noticed, with the Resolute Outfitter update, is depending on your clothes, you'll definitely almost kind of feel like your walking speed is going to be a little different as well. Versus, going about almost naked versus, having double layers. That's interesting, because I think I've seen a couple of these. Like, I don't know if these are random or not, but there's at least one. Oh, abandoned camp. Okay, so this is the one spot. Gotcha. It is a snow shelter. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this one. I'll get a good spot on this one, I guess. 100% if this starts decaying when you spawn. If you start on another part of the run, and I thought there was another one over here. Should have grabbed those boots, but we're not keeping this run anyway, so it's... Yeah, so you could use this to get out of the cold when you're traveling as well. Be enough to maintain. I believe that is the low blind over there. Go check that out. Love I am popping occasional pictures. I do like it, man. TLD does take great screenshots, am I right? I'm already got a lot of my TLD Steam friends always popping off pictures. There's a lot of ways you can kind of create your own story. And how about those little teases they did for the story mode? I especially want to make sure you watch the end of the video. This is another interesting thing at the low blind. We've actually got human bones, and it's kind of weird because it's like this isn't a bear cave, and those have been picked clean, so it's been a while. I've already got a hexa. Well, I'm not gonna grab it all, but grab a couple things. Actually, head up to the Poacher. I kind of circled around the Poacher's camp, but we'll go out and check that out too. I do want to show off this because this is where I'm about 80% sure. Let's say about 80% sure. You never know. I do think that cave up there leads to something. It's one of those things I got a feeling like, man, that leads to something. I said that could be a story mode section. I would hazard to guess. Okay, yeah, you got that. The usual trees and rocks that wouldn't make any logical sense why they're in that tunnel. Because, like, it goes back into the tunnel. I think the snow's so white, I'm like, I almost could see past it there for a second. Not just because the snow's so white. Yeah, I think this is... More than likely, I figure this is where that's gonna... story mode's gonna start. This might be a little bit tutorial section. Maybe the tutorial might even start out Mystery Lake. I know there's... I know veteran TLDers are probably gonna roll their eyes a little bit, but I'm sure there's a basic... There's gonna be the basic... First part of the episode is gonna be... Oh, how do I light a fire? How do I do this? You know, because... A lot of people, they just want the story mode. They're not even interested in Sandbox. They just want to be told the story. Which is okay. I think I'm okay with that. But they're not going to get really, have a fathom of the survival aspect. And we don't want them dying in the middle of story mode because they're going to be like, oh, no fair. Alright. So maybe we'll head back up because I kind of did skip ahead. We'll head back up to the Poacher's camp. And then we can hit the old Spence farmstead. And then we can circle around the other side. But there's not too much on that side. I mean, there's a couple caves and not full all the way through caves, but to get the steam guided up as well. I gotta add a couple more things for this area, but I just I'm a little bit busy. Okay. Actually, I think you can see the farmstead just across the way there. Of course, I gotta head back. The map doesn't take too long to traverse. Oh, I'm getting a little tired, a little cold. You know what? Maybe we'll end at Poacher's camp. It's actually the swamp marshy region here is pretty easy to traverse. If you just stick to the snow. Yeah, don't try to rush across major parts. There's a pattern to this puzzle. Like you see, like that straight across. It also vexes me a little that bears don't have a problem with that. It's like you can have a bear running after you. This guy doesn't have an issue. Okay, so we're still gonna go. I think even though we're pilgrim, I'm gonna have to catch some Z's. I've been running them pretty hard. And sadly, I got a couple more badges during the beta build. But that all rolls back again, so I'm like, ah, lovely. So, that's like the second time. I keep getting these badges and I keep losing them. See that little spark? As long as you're within sprinting distance. And you want to try to... I'm kind of afraid because I don't have my sprint bar up. So it's like, And we'll kind of circle around. We'll take a little nap. We'll circle around a little bit more of that area. And then maybe we can finish up at Poacher's camp. Didn't take a lot of time to learn this map. It's pretty straightforward. Not a lot to it. You're going to have these constant winds. The wind does not let up. I don't think I've really seen a pretty much windy day. So you definitely want to dress warm. Let's get him across. Try to stick to the areas where I don't have to sprint because we've been... Okay, there we go. Yeah, a lot of stuff up there. Nice, interesting areas, but nothing really in there. Sadly, also, no fishing area. I know it's a marshy region. I mean, I was kind of hoping for one. Because Desolation Point also, I think that kind of looks like a great fishing area. Because I just like the option to, it's not about survivability. I like to change it up every once in a while. Kind of like why I like to hang out at Coastal Highway. Good Jackrabbit Island. We got rabbits. I can switch up some fish now and then. Yep. Not a lot of deer out here. There are several, though. At first, I didn't think there were any. But one thing I've yet to see, I've been looking. No bunny out here. As far as I can tell. Maybe we'll see one today, but I have been looking. So let me know, guys, if you find any bunnies out here. But I, myself, have not, personally. And I spent a lot of time out here so far. Yeah, traversing this map. But pretty easy to learn. Timber Mountain took a lot longer to map out. Coastal Highway, we did that in less than a day. Desolation Point was also pretty quick. Now, Pleasant Valley, that one did take a while. Because of the sheer size of it. Yeah, the old Spence family homestead. You can actually see part of the house kind of sunken in. There's a couple drawers and stuff over there. So let's get moving. And some more kind of apple trees over there. Up. And the second forge is right here as well. And you can actually get to this safe if you don't want to take the time to break down this crates. One of my Good Twitch viewers pointed that one out. Okay, so let's just see if we can get... Yeah, this is the only bed you will find. Ooh, climbing socks. Thank you. So we're actually going up. Do I want to take... I'm going to take like a 3-hour nap. I think that'd be good. Take about a 3-hour nap. Short little mini nap. Oh, the wind is picked up actually. Well, we'll keep going now. It's like that's a little bit of a prelude to a blizzard, but I might go get. Let's go get some coffee maybe real quick. Trying to make this an abnormally long video. Just want to show off Forlorn Muskeg. Yeah, we'll get some coffee, get my energy going. I don't want to get tired halfway there. Okay. Oh, because I do think we get... I think in Pilgrim you get supplied water, too. I'm like, man, that's got to be nice. Nope. There we go. A little bit more coffee. A couple cups. We don't want to get too jittery, you know. I mean... Nothing really up top up here. I want to show that off anyway. We'll try to keep out the sprint, but I don't want to get too tired. But look at show that. I think there'd be a great screenshot up here, actually. It looks like it's just a rock outcropping. I want to look. That looks a little more distinct. I'm just... Apologies. It looks a little weird. Oh, just kind of that snow popping up. It looked a little different from back there. Okay, you have the burnout bunkhouses, which is burned down even in Pilgrim, so I wouldn't worry about that. There's all these cool looking buildings in an interloper and like everything's burned down. It's like, ah. Well, that's the way of the apocalypse. This would be a nice spot out of the wind if you need to go, should be out of the wind. Yeah, just give you a little bit of wind protection. If you want to avoid some wolves out there. And that leads right into the burned out bunkhouses. I was looking for a basement just in case. I figured like maybe one of these buildings has a basement. No basements, anything like that. And we'll probably end when we get to Poacher's Camp. It's the only part of the area we didn't show up. It's about kind of in the middle of the map. Let's kind of make our way back. Show up a little bit of this. Can traverse our way across. A lot of mushrooms out here. There's a lot of mushrooms. A lot of old man beards liking as well. For those natural remedies. So that's kind of nice if you have to start rolling those range roll food bad food choices. This is going to actually sustain. Of course, this is going to add survivability time to your runs in the map. No longer a leaderboard, but I know people do like to brag about how long they survived. We will do a long run ourselves. We're actually we're doing that on YouTube right now, but with these updates, things change. Yeah, that's woo. Okay. Yeah, this is one area that's kind of a little iffy on getting around. You got to kind of game the system a little bit. Beautiful music. They're actually working on the music score now for story mode. Just, God, listen to that. If that doesn't move you, you're dead inside, I think. A lot of beautiful scenery. Very nice touches on this map. It just, yeah, no rabbit at all, I think. Kind of does look it. Oh, that's another cave over there. We'll go look at that real quick. I said there are a number of caves spattered about. Actually, do kind of keep. If you need to get out of the way, yeah, just maybe always hug the sidewall. There's a cave every once in a while. This will actually go all the way back. It'll actually, yeah, you get a decent amount. I'll be aware that, like, if you're an interloper, unless you get some nice clothes, probably still going to be freezing. That's the little ways you can just get out of the cold for a bit. Yeah, I spelunked up here. I want to tell you how many sprained ankles and wrists I got going up around there to check. But I did that for you guys. I did that. I was like, we got to make sure. Got to find all the secrets. So head back. We'll check along this way for any more. This is kind of a video for a visual reference. If you haven't checked out the map yet, you want to get an idea of where everything is. Pretty easy to learn, I think. It's pretty easy to learn. There's not a whole lot to it. So this is a map meant for advanced players. So we're going to survive out here. Well, I mean, I still think even on the lesser maps, even in Stalker, this would be pretty easy. I found Stalker, it's pretty easy. Heck, you get a rifle. I haven't had a rifle in forever. Kind of miss it. I kind of miss it, but I'm not going back. And then we got another. Out here, we're just gonna show off the insides here. I mean, a lot of the caves do look, you know, pretty much alike. So this one's kind of interesting because it does have these kind of rocks, kind of jutting through. I don't know if that's, on that one you can kind of see through, but anyway. Checking through that one. And this is kind of just a big, more circle region. There's really not too much around here. We'll give it a visual once go as well. See, actually, that's gonna. Luckily, they give you painkillers in this one. Yeah, so we can actually see a couple deer right there. 3 deer, actually. I don't know, it kind of depends on the mode, though, I get. That's 4! Oh my god. That's a feast, that's what that is. This might actually be a good region to definitely check for deer. But you will see, though, actually, I do want to head back here a little bit. I know I'm getting sidetracked again, but I think that just leads up and around to the other side. Is where this goes. Are you getting tired again? I can imagine so. I think this just leads up and kind of around the side again. Could be a good region. Do some deer hunting. Maybe harvest it, come back up here to cook it. Kind of over the sun setting. That'd be kind of nice. You always got to check the nooks and crannies just in case. Even though I'm dead set yeah, that kind of just ends off. That could be a story mode entrance as well. So I think it'll probably be the tunnel, that other side of the tunnel though, because they want to probably keep it pretty simple. They don't mean, because otherwise you don't get players complaining like, I can't find the thing to story mode. Where is it? Where's my quest marker? I'm just anticipating what might happen. Oh, okay. Another deer. Yeah, no rabbit tracks to be found. Over that ridge. Look at that. Sun going down over that. God, that's beautiful. Yeah, about close to 2. I would have to imagine I have a bunch of offline time from before this was on Steam. So probably at 2K hours plus by now. And simply amazing. The game can still move me like that after this many hours is just, that's quite something. And sadly, I'm a little upset. I didn't think they would anyway, but I had to back them up anyway for the Steam Awards. Sadly, Dad didn't get anything in there. This game is still pretty indie, though. Muskeg Overlook. Oh, I forgot this thing had a name, actually. But, man, it is. I got a deer over here. Let's go look on top of this. And we can also shimmy down if we needed to. But, say that this is simply amazing is... I kind of wish the weather was a little bit better. But, wow. That's beautiful. It truly is. And you can kind of shimmy down that way. But we're going to go around this, check this side. Yeah, I've been up here before, but I forgot it had a name. Muskeg Overlook. That just makes pretty good sense. I cannot get over that area, though. Don't think so, no. Yeah, I did have to shimmy down last time. I was thinking you could still get around, but... yeah, we're kind of running low on our energy there. Almost kind of look like a deployable rope area, but... you just want to be careful. We can definitely... and actually, we're right next to the poaching camp. And that's pretty much it. Well, there's also the high blind, but it's pretty much just... it's in this general direction over here ways. It's just another blind. Hunter's blind. I do cover that area in the guide. But it's pretty easy to see. We'll make our way to the poacher's camp. Yeah, nothing insanely exciting. Okay, we're gonna have to follow the snow though. We'll kind of give a brief little look. Yeah, we've almost done a whole 360 of the map. Yeah, kind of another interesting open wide area. A lot to it. So let's go over to... yeah, you can see it's just straight ahead. I think I'm stuck on a... is the wind that strong, actually? Well, I'm going against the wind. I do believe if I'm right, kind of high blind, kind of around this general, keep going that way area. We'll probably finish up. Yeah, that wind is... I can actually feel that. The wind coming at me. You can actually, like, as a player, you can kind of feel that, like, I'm just kind of holding my hand in front of my face trying to push. This wind is just incredible. Looks like the snow is over there. I don't think I haven't checked it out, though. They just say, now that after the place you've fallen in, there's a little piece of the ice missing for, like, after that. I'm like, oh. I try not to do that, though. I try not to have that happen. Though, dude, exploring this map, I did go in a few times. I wish the weather was a little better, but this is a TLD. Yeah, I can't expect it to be, you know, open and sunny, especially in this area. Okay, so this is actually pretty easy to traverse. Just make sure we're staying off the ice. Poacher's camp. Yeah, also kind of a survivable area. We gotta... snow's reducing my visibility a little bit, so... don't accidentally wander into that.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
You're almost there, buddy. You're almost there. So I think maybe the discovery is more at the beginning. Ah, there you go. Okay, you gotta kind of come in this side to discover it. So the weather was getting a little better to show up the map, but yeah, that's c'est la vie. Let's get inside here. And there's also, remember, spec for interloper, a lot less loot. That's just like it's bonanza in here. Alright guys, I think we're all leave. I'll actually go look at the moon a little bit here. Yeah, snow's dying down a little bit. God, that is beautiful. Alright guys, what I'll be here. This has been my tour of the Forlorn Muskeg. Other than the we covered everything except for that high blind. I just kind of showed you where it's at. Very visible during the day though as you go around. Just I kind of recommend go along the outer edges if you want to get yourself oriented on the map. Go along the outer edges. Just keep your eyes open. Make sure you keep your head keep swiveling. Just to get a good sense of where everything is. Pretty easy map to learn though. Pretty easy map. So alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. It does help it a lot. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video.